Hi babes, welcome back. Thanks so much for coming back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Jessica Alyse, also go by Alyse. This is my channel. Today's video is on this look right here using all drugstore products only. My previous video I did a drugstore dupe for high-end product video, so I used some of those products in this look today. I thought it was only right to follow up with a look with all of those products. Not all, way too many, but some of them. So that is what this look is here today. If you're new, again, welcome and thank you so much. Please subscribe. I'm an open book. Any questions you have, hit me in the comments below. Be sure to share, thumbs up my videos, and if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Alright, so let's jump in. My face is washed, it is moisturized. Now, because I'm using all drugstore, I haven't really found a pre-makeup drugstore product that I like. So I'm just going to use Mario Badescu Facial with Aloe and Cucumber and Green Tea. Just to kind of give some of that life back into my face. Oh, hydration. And because I am such a benefit, stay, don't stray, MAC painterly pot, so on and so forth kind of person for eyeshadow base, I'm just going to use concealer. And since all of these products are drugstore, I'm going to go in with the Age Rewind from Maybelline. I talked about it in my last video. Let's just set this, of course. And since it's drugstore, I'm just using the RCMA powder. Again, like I said in my last video, RCMA is not technically considered drugstore. I don't think so, because they sell it on Beautylish. But because it's so inexpensive, I just consider it to be a drugstore in a way, because it is a more affordable product versus any of the other setting powders. Like I mentioned, Laura Mercier, that's $26. Alright, so today for eyeshadows, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette and the e.l.f. Matte for Matte palette that I showed in the last video. So let's jump into the Matte for Matte. And for brushes, they're drugstore as well. Again, my opinion. I'm just using one of the BH Cosmetic sets that I own. Okay, so let's go in. I don't even know what kind of look I'm doing, let's be honest for a second. It's probably going to be more of a neutral color, since these two palettes are pretty neutral. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to start in with this color right here in the palette. They don't have names, which kind of stinks, but we're going to go in with this one. And the only thing I don't like about these is that the fallout is immense. So be mindful of that. But the pigment is very nice. For a $10 palette, it is smooth. And it's pretty pigmented. Alright, so I do like this color. It's very pretty. I'm also going to go in with the darker shade right next to it and just kind of throw that a little bit lower, not as high as this. I'm just going to use the same brush. I like those colors together. It's my first time actually really using this palette, I think. I mean, I think I've dipped into it for like little bits and like pieces here and there, but like to sit down and really use it, this is like really my first time. So I like it so far. Let's get into the Carli Bybel palette. What I'm going to do is I am going to use this maroon color right here as well as this gold. I'm going to use the maroon probably on the outside V and the gold more so inside. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to go in with a more pointed brush. This is a number 7 from this gold collection. And I'm going to go into that maroon. Same here. There's quite a bit of fallout. That is one thing that I do notice a difference with drugstore eyeshadows is the fallout is a lot more intense. Even though their pigment is really good and the texture is really good, the fallout kind of, it gets ya. Now don't get me wrong, in majority of palettes there's going to be some sort of fallout. It's like inevitable, you're dealing with a powder. Duh. But there's a big difference between a lot of fallout and just enough fallout to be able to deal with it. But the colors are beautiful, so let's go with it. When using color combinations like this, you do have to be careful because you don't want to look like you have a black eye. Now, I'm just going to swipe from the first brush I used. Color switchers. These are gods. Okay, I'll stop making noise now. These are phenomenal to use, so you can use the same brush. If you don't know what a color switch is, they sell them a lot of places. This one's from Ulta. It's just like a hard sponge-like ordeal. So when you put the color on it, or the brush, it takes off all the color on the brush, so you can use it for another color. And then in this one specifically, the center is like more like a conditioner kind of ordeal. But they are wonderful. I'm just going to dip into that just to kind of get this all blended nicely. My ear has been ringing all day. Like, I feel like somebody is having quite the conversation about me. Like, they really are. I don't even understand what's happening right now. Alright, I'm going to go into my LA Pro Conceal. And I'm just going to take a very small flat brush. It's the number 11 from this line. And I'm just going to kind of put it on this portion of the eye. With that same brush, I am going to dip into that gold color. Let's see. Talk about fallout. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to actually pack it on my eye. Don't worry about the harsh line down the middle right now. That's why I did not make the concealer so perfect in the middle. Because we are going to blend it all together. Switch up that color again. And just kind of get our blend on a little bit here. Just so there's no crazy harsh line in the middle. That is very nice. And then I'm just going to go back and repeat, starting with the transition colors so I don't lose that effect. And then for right here, I'm just going to go in with this pretty beige color. Something light, nothing crazy right now because we still got to do eyebrows and everything else, but I just wanted to kind of get a little filler there. And then you know how I do. We're going to leave the eyes alone for now. Then we are going to jump into face. Go back to the eyes to finish. And that's it. Eyes, like I said, I was going to keep it pretty simple, so I am. Haven't decided if I want wing liner. I don't know if that's a real question. Let's just do it. My face was doing so good, and now all of a sudden it's like it came out of nowhere and just started to act crazy again. I'm like, what is happening? But this week I think it was from some other stuff, if you know what I mean. And then probably a little stress thrown in there somewhere. You know, life. So for foundation, I'm going to use the new Dewy Smooth Fit Me Normal to Dry foundation in 125 Nude Beige. I don't like the Maybelline Fit Me. Not a fan at all. So let's see how I feel about this bad boy. Okay? We shall find out. Well, I will say it is dewy. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of making my texture stand out. But I guess, you know, we'll work with it. Alright, it is full coverage, at least just enough for what I want right now. Now, we all know that I am Shape Tape crazy. But for the sake of this video, I can't use it. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I might use the Pro Conceal on top because this is in light pale. I don't know if it's going to be as light as I want it to be. I feel like it takes forever to get product out of here. Ugh. I don't know if it's as light as I want it to be because it's a little bit more yellow. Meh. We'll make some things happen. see, guys. Alright, so far. I don't hate it, but I don't love it so far. I just think I am Shape Tape spoiled now. So, that could be a problem. My God, what are they doing? I feel like now they're breaking stuff out there. Alright, all over face powder. I'm going to use the e.l.f. one. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Hello, pigment. Okay, those workers are outside literally singing now. I don't understand. So the e.l.f. powder is not that bad. It is very powdery. We can spray on in between. No big deal, no big deal. Before we bronze, let's do some eyebrows. I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in chocolate. Like I said, it is comparable to the Anastasia Brow Wiz, not the definer, but the Wiz. As I mentioned before, I don't think this is a product for somebody who does not have a lot of hair. And I think I need to go darker in this color. Oh yeah, this is like super brown. Like chocolate, light milk chocolate. This should be called milk chocolate. This is not chocolate. I'm definitely gonna have to go over these before I leave the house. Alright, I just can't. I'm sorry. Pause. Gotta get my brow definer. And you know what? I don't know if you guys could have saw the difference. So let me swatch it for you. So I don't know if you can actually see this very well, but this is the NYX chocolate. This is Anastasia's chocolate. So there's a big difference. Now you see why I was struggling. Okay, that's better. All right, I don't know if I want to bronze or try to contour. I know, here I am again with this, right? But it's just heaven. All right, I'm bronzing. I am bronzing. And this color is just perfect.
They were a different band prior to McDonald's. Yeah, I saw them. Yeah, they were Southern.
So let's hit the lower lash line real quick. And I'm going to go in with a mixture of those two crease colors. And then I'm going to go in with that burgundy right on top. And then, of course, I'm going to go in with that gold color right on the inner eye. And even still, it's not bright enough for me. So I'm going to go into the NYX Duo Chromatic highlighter that I used on my face in Snow Rose. And then I'm going to do my lashes off camera to get this going, and I'll be back. Alright babes, I'm back. I did my lashes and mascara off camera. For lips too. Those people outside are driving me crazy, so I was like, you know what, just let's get it on done. For lashes, I'm using the Nicole Guerrero Eyelure Cosmetics combination. She has two. These are the casual glamorous ones. The other ones are a bit more extreme, although we all know I like extreme lashes. But these are $8.99. I get mine at Walgreens. I think that's the only place I sell them. They sell this brand in Ulta too, but I haven't seen hers. But I know hers are in Walgreens. But they're $8.99 only. I guess that's kind of a lot for lashes, some people would say, but they're really good quality. You can reuse them, especially if you take care of them. That's what I'm using as lashes. The mascara, I'm using the Colossal Big Shot by Maybelline. I am falling head over heels in love with this mascara. I'm sorry, L'Oreal Voluminous Original. You are going to be my #1 drugstore forever, but you have a run for your money. Just thought I'd put that out there. But I still love you. But you, we're becoming best friends. Lip combination. I used my NYX Lingerie line, a couple of them. I used a lip liner by NYX in Ever Tourist. I don't know. It's this color. It's really pretty. And then I used a combination of Exotic and Cheekies together. I put Exotic first, then I put Cheekies, and then I did a little bit more Exotic on the outside and Cheekies in the center. That's why it's a little bit lighter. I did use a gloss to put on top. I do not have drugstore gloss. I don't know if I like any drugstore glosses, to be totally honest. But I use Buxom, one of the many that I have. But I did put a Buxom gloss just on top a little bit. And that's it. To set the face, what I'm going to use is Pixie. And I'm going to use the Rosewater Green Tea Makeup Setting Mist. I love how much it puts on your face. It is so wonderful. Let's pounce down some of this good old powder. And then let's fan the rest into place. Yes. Oh, it feels so hydrating. All right. And that is my completed all drugstore product face for today. Like I said in my last video, I think there's some really good drugstore products out there. All the ones that I use on my face today, I like. Some I love. I have to get friendly with the foundation. Not sure. Have to get a darker eyebrow pencil. Lips, of course, I love. But anyways, regardless, you can get pretty much the same look if you know how to do it. If you have any questions about any of the products, leave me a comment below. If there is a specific look you guys want to see, specific products, leave me comments below. Otherwise, if you are not subscribed yet to my channel, please hit subscribe and that little bell in the corner. It's over there. Please do share, tell your friends. I'm an open book, so any questions, anything, let me know. All my social media handles are in the About Me on my channel information. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and remember, always be your own kind of beautiful, babes. Why are they doing so much hammering outside? Why? Oh, why? Why? Hello, makeup.